If I were asked to name the three people in American history who depict well the American spirit, my triumvirate would be Ben Franklin, and I think his autobiography would be great to read in that regard. It's very entertaining and revealing. Mark Twain, um, the books are obvious. The Tom Sawyer, Huck Finn certainly would give you. And the third person would be Ralph Waldo Emerson, arguably the one that's probably known the least today, but just still massively influential on the American spirit. And I would argue that even Emerson's impact on Christians has been considerable in ways that most Christians do not understand. I've written some articles called Where's Waldo for the Gospel Coalition, C.S. Lewis Institute. I'm actually sitting right now in Concord, Massachusetts with my wife and some friends, and we're doing a tour of different places in and around Boston. And we're here in Concord, and Concord was really just the really fertile place of a lot of significant writers. You think of the Alcotts, like Louisa May Alcott, Nathaniel Hawthorne, Margaret Fuller, Henry David Thoreau. That is how you pronounce his name, Thoreau, I believe, not Thoreau. And Ralph Waldo Emerson, who is really known as the Sage of Concord. He was the one who kind of gathered all this ragtag group of people together and really was kind of the leader of leaders, if you will, in the literary sense. There's so many ideas of Emerson that have filtered down, have percolated back to us today. And again, we're not really aware of what those are. We think of, the whole idea of self-reliant. He wrote a very famous essay on self-reliance. He also bucked the religious establishment, which was a crazy thing to do in early 19th century America, and left his post as a minister of the Unitarian Church, and so many more things. But history gives you a context that is really great for understanding the present, and I've said that in other videos as well. But here we are again in Concord, and Concord is pretty much like it was. Obviously it's got some creature comforts, cars and roads and stuff, they're paved, but pretty much like it was back when the Transcendentalists were here. And they have a lot of things to have us wrestling with the integrity of what we believe and challenges to our own Christian faith that we ought to take more seriously.